In today's video, I'm going to teach you the 5 best spots to land on Broken Moon in Apex Legends Season 15. That is right, Broken Moon is the newest map to Apex Legends, and I thought it would be a good idea to make a top 5 best places to drop for noobs, pros, or just any kind of player out there. I got you covered, so let's get right into it. The first place I'm going to recommend you guys go is Terraformer. Now, Terraformer is one of the 2 hot drops of this map, the other one being Core, which we'll get to later. But Terraformer is actually a really good place to land if you want to get good loot, good fights. I would never recommend landing middle because middle is usually where everyone goes. There's very limited guns, and usually the guns there are not always the best. So you want to land usually on the edges and actually try to hold angles, especially on the zips. If people come up zips, you can usually one clip them and knock them like you see here, and also get good loot in that area. Now you got to keep an eye out for people who rotate in, and you usually want to play off the angles that you've provided for the ramps and also just the roofing. So the benefits of coming to this POI is first of all the wide variety of loot you get, but also the second benefit being you can actually verse a lot of people and have good fights without having to hunt people down on this map, because this map is similar to actually Storm Point, where sometimes if you don't go to a hot POI or to a place where there are people, you most likely won't see anybody until the last 5 squads. So you have access to that if you are a fan of fighting in this game. The good thing about this POI too is that the crafter does have an opportunity to spawn here because it has a higher odds at this POI and also the core. So yeah, you can craft batteries if you want to. Now, other things to keep in mind too is that there is a mobile respawn, so people might respawn there, so you can always try to counter that, so that way you get a pick, maybe get some RP if you're playing rank like that. So yeah, you have a wide diversity when it comes to actually what you can do at this POI. Now, the other thing you got to keep in mind about this POI that it is in the middle of the map, so meaning that you will get third party a lot of time when you come here to fight, so you got to keep an eye out for that. Which you can see here, I got third party a bunch and I started picking a lot of fights that just came my way. Now, a good thing about this too is that means that you won't miss out on the action, because this POI is actually located to the terminal of this map. You guys do not know, terminal on Olympus is very hot, and there's literally a POI, which I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to show an arrow pointing at it right now, where everyone goes to and everyone gets third party from. Either you go there, get third partied, or you go there, you do the third party. It's pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the good thing about this part of the map, is that literally you're in the center of the map, you're where all the action's at, you can do so much with it. So just get good at this POI and you will have so much fun. The second place I'm going to recommend is Divide. Now, Divide is very weird when it comes to dropping to, because it's pretty hard to get access to. That's the reason why I'm recommending it though, is for new players or people who just want to go where it's somewhat hot, but not always hot. And that way they can actually get good loot, warm up for the day, and go at their own pace. You have access to that. And the good thing too is since the tram system is so good in that POI, you can literally take it to go third party at the place I was talking about earlier, because it takes you all the way over there into that location where usually it's pretty hot, I gotta say. It does get pretty hot over there, and you'll pretty much have good gear when you go there, so you know for a fact that once you're looted, once you're kitted, you're gonna go there and smoke people, or that you'll get smoked. So hopefully you do the smoking. The third POI I'm going to recommend is actually Eternal Gardens. Now, Eternal Gardens is a very unique POI because it's the only POI that actually has a blimp, meaning that it can take you 360 around the whole POI at Eternal Gardens, but it won't take you anywhere further than that. The good thing about this is, though, is that if you do land there, you do get access to a blimp out of the gate. If there's 2 teams that land there and they're fighting each out, you can literally hit that blimp, take it to go fight the squads, and third party it out. That's awesome. That's the best part about it. The other good thing about this POI is that the loot pool there is pretty good, I gotta say, especially in the core of it. If you go the middle, the first and second floor, of course, gonna have some blue armors, even purple attachments, which we love to see. Who doesn't love having access to that, and right next to a blimp that you can go third party? Another thing about this POI is too that it does have a chance of actually spawning in the replicator, so that way you can actually hit the blimp, go to replicator, craft bats, rotate out, and go anywhere you want, or even take the tram. And of course, that will be the same tram that does go to Divide, and also will take you to the POI that I talked about earlier, where everyone goes there to third party or get third partied on. So Eternal Gardens is just one of those POIs that a lot of people are just kind of missing out on right now. So I would highly recommend you take advantage of this POI, make it your own, and just make your own garden out of it. You know what I'm saying? The 4th spot I'm recommending you guys go is the core. Now, of course, the core is the second hot spot on this map besides Terraformer, and the loot in this actual POI is ridiculous. It is literally just loot simulator. That also does mean, though, you're gonna have a ton of people coming with you. However, if you, of course, king of the hill and kill everyone there, you will have so much loot to have access to, and you'll have so much action. And the good thing about this is too, since it's in the middle of the map like Terraformer, you'll of course be able to rotate anywhere, fight anyone you want, third party thing you want. You can do so much with it. I don't even need to go over it. Just, it's the hot spot on the map. Go there, try it out, and see if it works. The fifth spot I recommend guys go is Alpha Base. Now, Alpha Base is similar to Divide, but it's easier to get to, meaning that you'll probably always have 1 or 2 squads land with you, but the loot pool is really good. So what I recommend you do is land there with your squad, get kitted, coordinate your plan, take out the enemy squads that are there, and then you have access to the trams and pretty much go anywhere you want. So with Divide, you can literally go to Bio, you can go to Terraformer, you can go to the Garden, but with Alpha Base, you can literally go to Backup, you can go to Garden, you can go to Divide, you can literally go pretty much everywhere, because the tram system from actually Alpha Base literally takes you pretty much everywhere on this map, or takes you to the other trams that have access to even more diverse parts of the map. So if you're feeling a little bit more confident, a little more dangerous, you can literally go Alpha Base, do whatever you want, get kitted, and then go anywhere on the map you want, and literally just third party. That's literally what you can do with this POI. It's really so good. However, I would recommend one thing though. You got to be careful, because when you do take the zip line on Alpha Base all the way down to the POI I was talking about earlier, I'm not going to say it right, you can sometimes run into the biggest fights in the world, so like you see here. Literally, we rotated over there kind of see what was fighting and what it was all about, and yeah, all the squads were there, and we decided just to leave because honestly, it was way too hectic. But of course, those are the 5 best spots to land on Broken Moon and Apex Legends. If you guys did find this video interesting and enjoy one of these drop spots, or even got a win after landing at one of them, then make sure to do me that favor and smash the like button, get subscribed to miss any of our content, and don't forget to check us on Twitch. We do stream there, of course, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Leave a link down below to our Twitch channel. Until then, I'll see you guys for that video. GMAN out.